an urgent hiring notice and they're paying top more, You're right, it is strange. Do you think something happened to Yanxiao? The notice says interested parties should go upstairs and talk to the innkeeper Huayan. Yeah, and we can ask...
Welcome. Take a seat, please.
Boss, there's really no need for this.
Perhaps not, but continuing to work will only hinder your recovery. You need to rest for a few days.
Huayan! Yanxiao!
Oh? Traveler and Paimon!
And we decided to come check out,
I knew we shouldn't have posted that notice.
How kind of you. My thanks to you both. And thanks on Yen.
Oh, all right. Well, basically, we had a lot of guests pouring in for the lantern rite. Things got, well, you know what they say. Play with fire.
Now. I don't want you pushing yourself.
But the lantern rite's only just finished. And we're still getting plus, lots of the guests are visiting from other nations. We can't just bring...
Listen to you. Anyone would think... But he's not wrong. Yanxiao was one of the favorites.
I don't mean to boast, but any chef of my caliber probably has their own restaurant to look at.
Looks like we might have to increase the...
Do we know anyone that's a good chef and has the time? Oh, of course!
Oh, right! Yes. Now I think about it, I do recall hearing good things about your cook...
Why?
Maybe a story for another time. More importantly...
Well, since it's you...
What do you think, Traveler? Should we do it?
I did say that, didn't I?
I should warn you that cooking for customers is quite a...
Oh, so he's not leaving...
I believe there's some spare kitchenware here at the inn.
Of course. Whew. All done. Come. It's nothing. A little handicraft and elbow...
You really went to all the trouble of building a new stovetop? What was...
No, it's nothing like that. As boss always says, hire who you trust and trust who you hire. Anyway, as I was saying, cooking for guests, having the right equipment is a big part of that. Ill-suited equipment doesn't just make... Sometimes cooking is all about being well prepared. That's how you ensure
Okay, and what about precision?
Precision all comes down to using your eyes. Where to slice into a particular cut of meat. How much... When you cook for yourself, you can always add salt if it's too bland or add water if it's too salt.
Worst case scenario, Paimon can deal with any...
The final thing you have to focus on is consistency. You have to be able to handle the most... You have to cater to their own dietary needs, while...
This last...
Don't worry. Matter of fact, and of course, I'll be around to help you over the next few days. There's no time to lose, so let's get started. I imagine you probably have a good handle on...
Oh, Paimon's memory is like a steel... Which ticket are we on again? Table 1 was... Was Paimon just sleep floating? We didn't even get a break.
No, but this is peak season. You both did a mighty fine job for your first time serving guests. Luckily, all our customers were familiar faces this time around, so we didn't get any...
No strange request? Someone asked for almond tofu drizzled...
It's a wide world out there. People have... Also, the thing about requests is that they're usually very specific.
Excuse me. Are you still open?
Huh? Paimon knows that...
What should we do? It doesn't look like anyone's here.
It's all right. If we start building a campfire now, we'll be eating before too long.
Right. Besides, if anyone's to blame, it's Liney.
Liney, Lynette, Freminet, it is you!
Paimon? So, is the traveler here?
Traveler Paimon! What a nice surprise!
Paimon was gonna say the same thing! Anyway, so that's how we ended up here. But what about—
No, quite the opposite, actually. We're in Liyue on vacation.
Father said we deserve some rest after everything that happened recently.
It's not every day we get this kind of opportunity. Liney thought it might be
We could hardly pass up the opportunity to watch a Liyue-style magic show.
In our time here,
So, we decided to stay here for a few more days to see what other forms of We visited Granny Roshin in Chingsa village not long ago.
In the end, though, we lost track of time. We haven't even eaten anything yet.
And speaking of eating, as you know, seafood is We simply had to try some local seafood after coming all this way.
Oh, need any recommendations?
That fish one with the misleading name.
Oh, you mean blackback perch soup?
It looked and smelled so appetizing that Lynette took a huge mouthful.
luckily that wasn't.
What? Aren't you guys hungry too?
Yes, good question. I doubt we'll be able to decipher the menu, so why don't you
One more thing. Please.
Fontaine, huh? No wonder they can't handle too much spice. Still, there's this crab and shrimp stir fry I know that could work. It's...
Ooh, that sounds perfect.
Well, this is where it gets interesting. They call it the Palace Jewels. Here's the recipe. When you're...
Sorry for the wait. This dish is called...
Yes, we meant to say...
Oh, now that you mention it, Paimon is a little hungry. Well, if you insist, then who are we to... Oh, right, of course. Here's...
The sauce looks a little over.
According to Liyue...
Looks delicious, traveler.
What is it? Do you need some water?
No. It's delicious. The flavor is so...
Yep, you have quite the palate, Lynette.
No wonder it pairs so well with the shrimp meat. I've never seen it
According to the creator, chewy crab complements succulent shrimp, making a spectacular seafood on the crab roe glitters like pearls of gold, and the shrimp shines like chunks of jade.
So that's where the name comes from.
Was pie...
This dish must be right up your alley, Lynette.
It's half gone already? When did the...
I heard that in Liyue. The biggest compliment you can pay to the chef.
Wait, don't fight over it!
I think... yeah. Oh, speaking of chopsticks, in...
Lynette's not usually so forth... the next time our paths cross in Fontaine, you'll have to fire up your cooking... Oh, yeah?
Calorie surplus detected. Yeah. Well, Liney and I are usually... But once in a while, besides, if I'd waited until my brothers...
So your friends like the dish, huh? There'll be more to come?